everybody, hello or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth Venom. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and an amazing week so far. So yeah, I would love to hear before we start if anyone actually got the mystery boxes today that launched. Yes, so I was debating on if I should get the mystery boxes or not. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be a waste of money, but I was like, I sucked it up, even though I did not like the price total of all 3 boxes, which I was kind of like, what? Because I looked back on all from the winter boxes to the summer boxes and the spring boxes. All of, like, this one's the most expensive out of, like, the past 3 boxes, probably, like, the ones before that. And I was kind of wondering why, so I'm guessing we'll just have to wait and see until I get them so we can open them together and see what's, like, the big deal of why they're so expensive. But I did tell myself that if I end up not liking anything in these boxes, I'm really upset if I spent that much and it's just like a really disappointing, like I was pretty disappointed with the summer, but if I get disappointed again, I am never ever buying mystery boxes again. So hoping and fingers crossed that these mystery boxes will actually be worth it, because he made a big hype about it. He did that with the summer boxes and everyone was kind of like disappointed and everything. But yeah, I'd love to hear if you guys have gotten the mystery boxes, or maybe if you just got something from the Weirdo collection, because that also launched today. I would love to hear. But yeah, in today's video, we are going to do a little Halloween makeup idea. Mostly I was going off of, you know, Bride of Frankenstein. You can do like any kind of thing, I guess you can say. It can be like, if you want it to be like a reptile, this can be like an inspiration look for that. If you're looking for a quick and easy makeup look for Halloween, if you want to do a Medusa, pretty much simple. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so I got one side done and one side not so done. So this is the look we want to create for the Bride of Frankenstein. Yes, very beautiful green look, very easily. And I'm going to be using my Blood Money palette, just because this is the palette that has like the most greens I own. So this is the one we're going to be using. I know she usually has more straight eyebrows, but my eyebrows don't go that way, and I don't have any glue to like kind of shape them that way. So yeah. So the first color we are going to dip into, the first 2 colors, it's going to be Make It Rain and Jade, which Make It Rain is right here and then Jade right there. So let me go ahead and put that down right in front of me so I don't have to, you know, move. But we want to grab kind of like a fluffy brush, just like this, and we are going to put it all up here. So let me dip into Make It Rain, and we are going to start right here. So if you want to, just gonna lay it down right here and just keep adding more product, bring it kind of how it is all the way over here. And definitely make sure, let me actually, I'll just come closer to you guys because I think my camera is actually at its full zoomage. But yes, we'll just add it all the way up there, all the way up to the eyebrow, and we kind of want to make it right here and then just blend it out so we don't have any sharp edges. I know it looks pretty crazy right now, but we're getting there. Alright, so that is the first step. Put the brush over there since it's dirty. Next, we will pick up a brush kind of like this, and we are going to dip into that shade Jade that I showed you. So dip, dip, dip. And we are going to create kind of right above where like you open your eyelid above that crease. So we are gonna start bringing her in. At first, we just want to put her down lightly so we can kind of like create what we want, what kind of shape. And then just start bringing her in bold. But also blending the lines. If you got to pick up the brush with Make It Rain just to even her out. I think Jade and Crocodile Tears is probably like my most favorite two shades in this palette. Like, no joke. I always end up using them together too. Alright, so we're going to put her aside and we're going to close the Blood Money palette just for a little bit. Get my brushes over here. And I am going to pick up the Cremated palette. And I'm just going to use one shade. That is going to be hers. Right there, the beautiful black. And we are going to pick up a sharp brush. Just dip into her. And where we put our tape, that's where I'm going to outline and start creating my shape just with this brush. So let's see. All right, so we are just going to kind of create like a liner at first, and kind of get in. All right, so yeah, so we first want that, and then we are gonna go inwards. And we'll just make sure to see how far we went inside the eyelid with that one. Ooh. And if you mess up, it's fine. You can always, you know, if we end up messing up, we mess up and we can just fix it. And then we are going to grab kind of like a round fluffy brush, and we are just going to start blending everything in. And then at the bottom, we kind of want to create like that faded black. So we're just going to grab that brush and just bring product in. All right, so now we are just going to drop and close, not drop literally, but you know, just leave, put that cremated aside. And before we move on to the shade Crocodile Tears that I want to use, just make sure to see if you need to fix anything kind of with the whole jade, kind of fix that inner piece. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my little flat brush. And we are going to dip into Crocodile Tears. And we are going to start around the little black that we put right there in both eyes. We're just going to start bringing in the crocodile shade. Just blend her out. Kind of want a little bit more over here. Let's go back over here and just blend her in. I'm gonna grab my brush I use with the hearse and just kind of fix her up over here if I want any changes. Okay, so that's it for the shadow right now. We can go ahead and add just like a first layer of foundation on my skin. Just thin so it can kind of help with having something to stick to. And then we are going to take some white face paint that I got at Spirit. We don't know. See, that's one thing I don't like when it comes to like Halloween makeup, is that sometimes a lot of it is not the best to say the least, which is kind of disappointing because you think that like, especially like Spirit, since they charge like way more than Walmart, it's still like the Walmart quality. And onto my hand, and then we are going to take, you know, the tube face paint because they were all out of other ones. I'm just gonna add it right in there with my foundation. And then I'm going to take an end brush. Which one shall it be? Who's gonna choose? I'll choose this one. And we are just going to swirl it together. And then if we need to add more white, then we will. We definitely need to add more white because that's still tan-ish. Add like maybe like that much more. Okay. And then we are going to just blend, blend, blend. All right, so I think that's enough. Let's get what's on here on my sponge and start picking up product and just laying it down. Oh boy. Alright, so we got all that on there, and then I'm just going to go ahead and press it real quick so we can just lock all this in. And I just noticed the black eyeshadows are completely like different, but you know, that's okay. So with the grays, I am actually going to dip back in to my Jeffree Star Cremated, and I think I'm going to start with mostly the life insurance because that looks like the lightest gray. Maybe dip into obituary, but it's no life insurance, and then the obituary is right there. So those are the two shades I'm mostly going to use in this palette just to like do like the shading and everything. And I'm kind of going to pick up this kind of brush and then just start. Or maybe I'll dip into this one just so it can cover like more area. So tip off any excess. And then we'll just start up here. Just start blending hopefully with this. And then let's go in, actually let's grab a smaller brush if we're gonna like shape the nose, like kind of highlight the nose a little bit, shape it. Let's go in with a smaller brush. And just Ah. The nose. And then just blend it down. Maybe a little bit more over here. And maybe just grab the brush and kind of go like this just to make it a little bit less bold. Alright, so I think that's good enough for the nose. With what is all, because it's starting to like be like it wants to stick because of obviously the face paint that we added. So I'm gonna dip into Life Insurance again, and I just want to create like a tone for, you know, the, just bring it up. Maybe make it a little bit circular to look more alive, I guess. Okay, now on the other side, add maybe like a little bit of green with the contour just to kind of help lighten it up just a little bit and adding some color. So I want to dip into Equality. As you can see, I don't really use it that much. That one right there. And let's go ahead and just add some on the forehead and in the cheekbones. Not too much. So let's just like deeply light into it and just do like some circular motions on top of the gray. And just so it's not like too gray. And if we gotta like go over it with some gray, our gray brush, then that's fine. Oh crap, what am I doing? Yeah, just go over it with the gray brush, just to put a little bit of gray over it so it's not like too green, but kind of like a subtle green, if that makes sense. On the gray, kind of like a blush, but like just to add a little bit of color with it. So just on top. And then to help not be so bold, just grab the brush, the gray brush. And finally, we are gonna go ahead and make the stitches. If you want to add detail to the stitches, you can. If you don't, you don't want to. But I'm going to go ahead and draw a line right here. And right here, because that's where mostly her stitches was, right by like the ears. Bring it down. Make some stitch lines. And then I'm just gonna grab a end brush just like this and kind of just go over it to help it blend, just like this. So I'll go over the line real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest off camera, and then I'll be right back with my eyebrows fixed and a lip. All right, so we are all done. I couldn't find like a matching wig, but this is what I got, so that's what I'm gonna work with. Like the stitches, I kind of blended them out because it was like a crayon, you know, a crayon pencil, eyeliner or whatever, so I just blended them out. The wig's kind of covering up like the forehead contour, but you can definitely see like the face. It's definitely fun, very cute, very playful. Inspiration was the Bride of Frankenstein, but also if you want to be anything green, I guess you can be like Poison Ivy, I guess, inspired too. I don't know, just anything like green vibe, this would be perfect for. Add a crazy wig on for Halloween. It's not too like crazy, very simple. Like I said, it would definitely look better if I had like an actual like Bride of Frankenstein. But yeah, this is it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye!